Recently, on the Fox News radio show hosted by Brian Kilmeade, a caller came on the air very angry and frustrated. He said, "Our enemies know how open, vulnerable our southern borders are. Why are we letting these people do this to us?" The United States, Reconciling Us author. Tragically, our homeland will be viciously attacked again. We must focus on terrorist events that will devastate our nation. The question is when, not if there's another attack. Within our next terrorist crisis, our nation's economy will be made worse. Therefore, as a people, we must be prepared, not just for the collapse of our currency, but for our very lives. Any nuclear device, dirty or chemical bomb, will send shock waves of an unimaginable fear throughout us. Our fragile communication system may be shut down completely, rendering our nation weak and more vulnerable, not just with the enemies without, but the enemies within. Therefore, local communication emergency information centers will be essential. Here's a noteworthy clip from the book title, What Should You Do Before the Tribulation Age of 42? Brace yourselves. Your world will change forever. Changing of the guard will begin the end. Audio MP3 number 33. Age of 42 author. From America's 42nd president, President Clinton, the 43rd, President Bush, and the 44th, President Obama, these leaders have been blessed and protected from harm by God. Book banner picture displays the three presidents, a moment without party politics, smiling, enjoying one another's company. Age of 42 author. Like our 43rd President George Walker Bush, perhaps the 44th President Obama will be given this merciful grace extension. Sadly, death and destruction will come to many citizens and leaders of us, the United States. We should sincerely pray and fast for our nation's leaders. But no matter the leader, the whole country under that leadership must strive to live in the way of their Creator. As a nation, we should stop tearing ourselves apart. Each political party bites like venomous snakes, spreading its brand of political poison. The growing hateful dissension on all sides may sinfully bring civil war and revolution instead of reconciling. Paraphrasing Glenn Beck, America once again needs to unify itself as we did after the attack. The Glenn Beck 912 project is designed to bring us all back to the place we were on September 12th, 2001. The day after America was attacked, we were not obsessed with red states, blue states, or political parties. We were united as Americans, standing together to protect the values and principles of the greatest nation ever created. Reconciling Us author. While we fight with each other, becoming weaker within, our enemies outside become stronger and stronger. As President Obama had prayerful hands placed on him, we must do the same to thy neighbor, giving prayerful help with respectful action to those in need. Civil nation or civil war? Reconciling this author. Let us rededicate ourselves to our nation and our Maker, who blessed us so abundantly to be a light and an example for all nations. Let us not despise one another, holding those with a different ideology in contempt. Helpful plans put forth from all sides to raise this nation and others to prosperity should not be rejected because of party politics. Finally, I'm apolitical and considered a poor man, little known. Yet I implore you, do not despise this Watchman Program solution, for it is a solution, a global solution, benefiting all nations. And note these wise words from the Book of Books. Verse 13, I also saw under the sun this example of wisdom that greatly impressed me. There was once a small city with only a few people in it, and a powerful king came against it, surrounded it, and built up huge siege works against it. Now, there lived in that city a poor man, but wise, and he saved the city by his wisdom. Nobody remembered that poor man. So I said, wisdom is better than strength, but the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are no longer heeded. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 13 to 16, New International Version. Let us not despise the words from the poor man, because the life of us depends upon it.